name's Lynden Hosking. I'm from Bendigo in Victoria, head of Hosking Promotions, and I'm over here to further not only my company but also get some contacts and get a bit of work into our two main fighters, Shannon O'Connell and Susie Ramadan.
Both fighters have fights coming up. Why don't you tell us about them?
They do. Shannon's actually on next Friday night, September 11, in Toronto, Canada. She's fighting a tough Canadian named Sandy Zagoras on the undercard of Donna Stevenson and Tommy Carpenter. And Susie's going to be fighting in December. And yeah, we're looking for big things from both girls.
And the fight on September 11th, that's going to be on PBC?
Yeah, PBC Spike TV. The Rico Coliseum in Toronto, Canada. It's Shannon's first fight over in North America. Really looking forward to it, and if we get over that, well, we're obviously looking for bigger things.
Hey, I'm Shannon O'Connell from Australia.
Cool. So please tell us about your upcoming bout, who you're fighting, and why it's so exciting.
I'm fighting Sandy Zagoras next weekend in Toronto. Super excited because I want to fight the best, and we've got a similar record, so she's up there as, you know, if I can beat her, then it sort of lets me know where I'm at. So that's exciting. We've got the same record, we've got the same fight style, so I guess it's just going to be who's better at it.
Real true war.
Yeah.
And what have you been doing to prepare for that fight?
Well, I've had a full-on training camp. I mean, I've been pretty inactive at home, so I've really, to be honest, I've been training for this fight for like over a year.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't stopped training, hoping something would come up. And then, you know, we went to LA on the way here. We've been in New York for a couple of days already. So yeah, it's been just an amazing experience.
So tell us about what you're looking to do for promotion for women's fighting in Australia and around the world.
Yeah, well, as I said, we've got Shannon and Susie. So many up-and-coming young fighters in all around the world, but especially in Australia. I want to create that pathway that gets those girls an opportunity to get over here and make the dreams come true. We've got some really good young fighters. They just probably don't get as many opportunities as you can over here. And as I said, we're looking to create a pathway so we can get the girls over here more often, get on some shows over here, and obviously further women's boxing in Australia and around the world as well.
Are you finding it difficult to get women's fights televised in Australia?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Well, Shannon's actually fought on cable TV in Australia, but very, very tough to get on over there, and we're hoping to change that. So that's the next step for us, and that's another reason why we're over here creating a bit more attention for the girls, so that we can maybe get them on at home as well.
I'm Susie Q Ramadan and I'm from Australia. Former IBF and WBC Bantamweight champion.
So tell us about what you're doing here at Gleason's gym.
Well, I'm here. Finally, I came to America at Gleason's gym. This is a dream. A gym I've always wanted to come and train at and meet all the girls and boys too. But you know, most of the girls, because I'm into the women's boxing, and just to do some bit of training and sparring. You know, just to get that experience. Amazing experience, really.
I saw you training with Heather Hardy, who's a champion herself.
Yeah, so
what was that like for you?
Yeah, well, she's tough. I just did some rounds of sparring with Heather, and yeah, a really nice girl and tricky fighter. So yeah, it was good sparring. Definitely good experience.
Tell us about how your career's been going and what you're looking to achieve in the next several months.
It's funny, when I first started boxing, I never thought in a million years that I would achieve so much in such a small time. But with women's boxing, considering it is so tough, and you know, I got to a stage where, you know, I've had some highs and lows during that time, and the worst lows was probably having a lot of fights fall through. So I hadn't fought for 2 years, and then having to travel all the way to Mexico because that was the only chance I had after 2 years of being inactive. And Mexico's pretty hard to win over there, and having the 2 years that I haven't trained made it a lot harder for me also. And just for women's boxing in general, it's frustrating because we train so hard, if not harder, than the boys because we need and we desperately need that publicity and the people to get behind us and support women's boxing.
Sitting here with Heather Hardy on Saturday, and just wanted to ask you a few questions about your sense of how things are going in women's boxing. There are more and more women showing up on things like PBC cards, although they're not being televised yet.
I think we're just we're all making the right moves. There are a group of us who are making noise, getting the attention of the bigger people. We're getting more opportunities. We have someone like Maureen Shea who just fought on Shane Mosley's undercard on pay-per-view, which was tremendous in the fact that it caught the attention of someone so big in the boxing community. You know, that even though it wasn't an HBO or anything, it was a private pay-per-view. Just the fact that someone so big caught, she was able to catch someone's attention.
Yeah, I think that was great. We have two fighters here today from Australia, Susie Ramadan and Shannon O'Connell. What's that been like to kind of meet other women in the community who are champions or trying to have aspirations?
I think it's really great that they came out and they're doing some training here, get to meet everyone, shake their hands, see what they do. We only have each other. We really only have each other. So if we don't stick together, there's power in numbers. So to be able to stand beside one another and fight this fight is way better than each of us doing it individually.